What's going on, guys? Kigerr here, and in today's video I'm joined by Ph4 yet again. He's going to help me go over the offer reviews and what is and is not worth it. Let's get into it. And the winner for the giveaway is Alex Page, and this is the specific comment that got the win. 1500 boycott MFR on the topic of ultimates. What if they made each hero with a 3-bar ultimate, but each bar was a different type of ult? For example, bar 1 is a high damage single target attack, number 2 is a super villain damage dealer, and the third, for both PvP and PvE mobs. Doctor Strange is still a great PvE character, in my opinion. PvP though, he's quite easy to beat. So Alex Page, go ahead and DM me on either YouTube or Discord. I know exactly who you are, so if you don't, I'll reach out to you, and you'll be getting the robe. Let's get into it. Alright, so in game, we have new banners. We have 3 of the regions right here. How do you feel about the 3 that they picked?
Well, not too happy about it. Main in Black Widow. Obviously, none of these are really ideal. Hydra is an alright choice, but you really want to go mid or Sakar. So, yeah, as a Black Widow, I'm not too happy.
Something that we were talking about off air was 20x per squad, which is super weird with the last banner they had, which was 50x on a special. So this seems really awkward. And also, if we look at the draw chance, it's about a little over 4% chance to get the one that you want, which is about the percentage you want. It sounds terrible, 4%, and I'm putting all this currency in. But I don't know. These banners don't work. Do it for me. Then we
Yeah,
have
and
the Omega cards, which there's 3 of them. You can either get 4 or 5-star from the banner, and it equals roughly 1%. How does that make you feel?
those are actually astronomical numbers in that Marvel stages. So, yeah, but as I've said before, I don't really like the cards included. So, yeah, not too happy about this either. I don't think I'm gonna be going for these.
Now the front runner of the whole thing is right here. So you have the Thor banner, which I'm not going to tell anyone to pull on the Thor banner, but if you get Thor, he's not terrible because as you rank him up, you get accuracy rate. Hulk for some of the PvPers. People complain about Hulk in Dimension Duel. I think he's actually fine. You can kind of ignore him and walk around him, but he's annoying as all hell in the group PvP modes. He just jumps on you and you have to deal with him.
Yeah, it's just funny when you go into a high level Alliance Omega 4 and you see about 10 hogs just running around on the map, and it's like, what the
They're
hell
whole
is
other
going on?
characters.
Yeah.
Icarus, which, oh my god, he is the 1v1 king. Uh, Vision, whatever, that's it for the individual banners. But Icarus and Hulk are the 2 I would tell people to go on depending on what you're looking for in the game. Even if you're doing PvE content, Icarus can still punch King Tron in the balls. Uh, and they have a 4% draw rate, which, as I was saying when we talked about the costume, which is roughly what you're looking for from these banners, right?
Hmm.
4% sounds like it's not a lot, but if you look at any of the banners we've had ever since, 4% is actually a pretty high number. Then we go into the perks. Generally, perks are the best offers the game gives you, right?
Yeah, since the very beginning.
Yeah, so the thing is, they want you to log in. So you logging in gives them their numbers. So them giving you these perks, which are discounted, them giving you the perks forcing you to log in 5, 10, 14 days. They get what they want, you get what you want. The first two right here give you the dollar amount worth of crystals and a 10x of cards and a premium costume box, which you were telling me how you feel about these.
Yeah. So I mean, I think if some people have already seen my video on these before, and I'm just absolutely hating them because this 50-50% chance of getting something worthy and getting nothing but tickets is just infuriating to me. Like, as you can see on the screen right now, you have 45% chance to get nothing but 5 tickets. And these right now cost £40, which you can buy like 3 times a month, if I'm correct, under the
Mm-hmm.
costumes, cards, and the dimensional stuff. So I really hate these boxes, and I really can see how could Netmarble think that these are actually good value and people would want to go for them. But again, for this price, it's not that bad, especially since you get 10 tickets as well
Mm-hmm.
and the crystal value as well. So like this, I would see it reasonable if they were sold like this. But as I'm saying, they are currently selling them for 50 quid, which is just like ridiculous.
Yeah, so if we take it as the worst possible case, right, which is 5 tickets, then the what's the dollar amount here? Assuming the $9, this is roughly 30-ish dollars of stuff for
Yeah,
$9, which is it's
yeah, pretty
obviously
much.
worth it, but is it? Do you need cards? Is the question here. Then we have the same, a better conversation here for crystals. Crystals equals anything you want in the game, and you get 1650 up front, which is the $27 price point, and then 1100 a day. The day one is obviously the day you purchase it, so you only have to wait 2 days for it. This is almost the $90 worth of crystals, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It comes up to like 5,000 in total, and that pack has 5,400. So it's not much off. Obviously, not counting the bonus crystals.
Mm-hmm. And then the big one. You want to run us through this one?
Yeah, this is the one I love the most as well. So in this pack, you get the crystal value, plus every day you get a 1 star of each right, existing companion, and they also top it off with 10 tickets on the last day. So this is a massive, massive value for sure.
Just the 10 pull on the end with the two great banners is just really awesome.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, and these ones right here, you want to tell us how you feel about these March ones?
Yeah, so let me just open them up in the on mine as well. So yeah, like the daily lucky box bundle is, would you click on that for us, please? So yeah, like this one for 1,000 crystal, as you have said to me before we started recording, either you thinking about picking these up if you were spending at the
Mm-hmm.
moment, because 1,000 crystals for 10 supply ticket supply boxes is definitely worth it, because even if you would just get the worst possible version, which is obviously the dimension boxes, you would still get the full value out of it and get the lucky box. Obviously, like getting only dimension boxes is about 1% chance because RNG is still working on these tickets. So you probably looking at about 1,500, 1,600 crystal worth for this 1,000 spent, plus the lucky box, obviously. So
Which is
these are
something.
quite good. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So in the end, if you have the 1,000 crystals coming your way, or if you have saved them up, this is something to consider. But for later on the line, we have another better bundle, so don't go spending your crystals just yet. And the charges, these are just the usual double ups. So the lucky boxes, they are not really like that big of an incentive to pick these up because you get like 1, 2, and 4 based on which bundle you are buying, but it is pretty much just a double up on the crystal value. So I would suggest only picking these up if you were to recharge anyway, but
Mm-hmm.
otherwise don't go out of your way to get
So we've
these.
obviously said that these lucky boxes are terrible. Let's go over it real quick. 1% chance, This is obviously a core everyone wants. They also have a theme going on, if you noticed, Midgard specific, because that's more of a supposed like I don't know. They're leaning it towards the St. Patrick's Day stuff, which is weird
Okay, because of
because
Loki.
this is here and it's not in the banner. 4% stuff. So 10% chance for expedition guides, 1% chance for Captain America. So for what you want, 1%, 1%, and 1%. Everything else is kind of whatever. Just show it. 2-star Thors, whatever. I mean, it's okay, but it's still 1%. So even assuming Thor is something that you want, 4% chance to get something you want across the board, which I guess, as we talked about before, is numbers you want for a 10x, but this isn't a 10x. You're doing a 1 pool sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Companions. This is the money maker right here. Oh,
Yep,
man.
yep. Mm.
So this is a relay. So as you see, purchase level 1, purchase level 2, purchase level 3. You can't do 1 until you hit the one before it. 1-star, which is 10 shards and a 10 pool. 2-star, which is 30 shards and a 20 pool. And 3-star, which is 70 shards and a 30 pool. You want to walk us through why that's so important?
So that's basically you get the whole value of what you are spending. So like the main reason these bundles are just so amazing because with this one, for example, you spend a total of 12,000 and you get the crystal value in tickets straight up. Not even mentioning the upgrade boxes, not mentioning the selection boxes. So even the upgrade boxes are very, very important. I can't remember now how much are they selling it currently, but again, it's like 1,000 crystals, I think. I don't exactly know how many of these boxes, but that's again just increasing the value. And we still have not touched on the fact that the company and selection boxes are included as well. So this is pretty much like 2 times value at minimum. So these are just amazing. You get a total of 110 shards of your choice. So you can just work around which company you want to upgrade, which you need a couple of shards for to get the next level. So these are just amazing.
The last thing to touch on is it actually goes astronomical as you go. Like this 2001 is actually it's on the line. So 10 shards of what you want, which is nice. Those other ones are straight up even. The 1-star is just a little bit of gravy. Once you go to this, you're 3 times the amount of that. So it's still straight up for the tickets, and then you get 3 times that amount. Then you get 7 times the original amount, which is ridiculous. And then remember, these are selectors, so even if we have the banner, Icarus, Hulk, whichever one you want, remember it's 4%. But it's even worse than that because if we look at the 3-star, right there, it's 0.25%. You guarantee getting it, which is just way different. I
Yeah, it's no
believe
brainer.
the only other one I already purchased them here. It's a training ticket for gold, and I believe it's a box for gold. The lucky box.
What is it called? The Pegasus one as well.
Oh, you're right. It's no. Sorry, it's not the box. It's the Pegasus. Um, Pegasus
Yeah, the
box.
guide supply box. It's called guide supply box.
Mm-hmm.
If you scroll to the right, they show up still. So
The last thing is right here. 4-star special costume box, which, if you remember, over here you have all the selection boxes for Midgard or whatever, which allows you to pick chest, helmet, whatever you want. This is the same way. You can pick Rise of the East helmet if you want, steampunk chest, whichever one you want. That's why it's 3,000, which is a ridiculous number, don't you think?
yes, 100% sure. I don't even want to do the calculation like how much you need to spend for that. So this was that 150 temples, right?
Well, I mean, it can be, or something that doesn't get touched on really is during the half year event. If you pulled on the half year bundles, it was 50% bonus on Omega tokens. So you were getting 30 per 10 pools instead of 20.
Hmm.
But the one that I think is worth it here, you already said what we feel about the premium boxes, kind of whatever. But the 5-star region selector might be worth it to some people because let's say you're working on Megardia. You can only get it once per month for that 500. For the same price, you can get it 2 additional times during this event. So you can squeeze in a second and third. So if you don't like your Megardia chest, you can open one of the three, see which one's better, go from there, open another one, and now you have the best out of four at the 5-star level, and then you have 3 good fodders for Nano,
Yeah,
which
that's a
is
very good
decent.
point.
There's no other events going on. Sometimes there's a charge, the crystals or gold. I really want them to bring back a gold event. You remember that half price gold?
Yeah, that was good.
They definitely need to bring back a. This would have made sense because look at the Irish is always gold at the end of the rainbow. It would have really made sense to see a gold event. Something I would have liked to see from them. Is there something else you would have liked to see from this event?
At the moment, I cannot really think of anything apart from bug fixes, obviously, but it's not really fit in the team, unfortunately.
Last thing to touch on, as you said, this update wasn't a big update. It was a scheduled service, and they fixed some bugs. Which the ones that they said they fixed, I believe they have. I did some testing on several of them. A couple of them are Alliance Omega War ones, which I obviously can't test yet. But everything they listed, I have tested several of them, and they are working as intended. The last thing I want to mention is Magneto runs out at the end of this week. This event runs through the end of next week. The Omega Pass ends this week, and we follow the normal cycle of 3 weeks on, 1 week off. So I'm expecting after next week something big, a big patch the week after that, right?
Yeah, definitely something's gonna be coming for April because we just need it for sure as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right. Well, Ph4, it was great having you on. This is something you do a lot on your channel. Tell them where they can find you.
thanks very much. So you can find me under Ph4s5ki'1 Gaming. If you guys interested, I have just uploaded a guide on setting up for score runs for Magneto, and we are going to be doing the testing for the best team setups today. So hopefully I'm gonna be uploading a new video on telling you exactly what to do to achieve the highest score tomorrow. So that's something to look out for.
Sounds great. His link will be down below. And until next time, guys.
Are you interested in buying yourself some Marvel merch? Some amazing hoodies with your favorite character on it, like Spider-Man, Loki, and Venom? Go click the link in my description box now and get some awesome discounts from 20% up to 60% off. They offer you free worldwide shipping on orders over $39.90. So, what are you waiting for?